It is Keto Juju. No need to try to adjust your screens. It's me. Just, new hair. Who this? Before the hair becomes too much of a distraction, let me explain. So I have natural hair, which means my own hair has no chemicals, no processing to it at all. And a lot of people in the natural hair community in the fall and winter months um, put our hair away or wear a protective style to keep it from being too dry or brittle, and just not fussing with it so much. And so what that means for a lot of people is wigs or head wraps or braids or such things like that. It becomes wig wearing season for a lot of people, and for me, it becomes wig wearing season. Not something I'll do every single day, but I did need to put my hair up for a few days and just wash it and moisturize it, kind of like I explained a few videos back. I usually do that once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, because it's a lot of work. But yeah, so under here is my little teeny braids or plaits or whatever you want to call them. And I didn't want to really walk around looking like Celie from The Color Purple. So yeah, I threw on this young lady and we're going to let her just rock her, for a minute. Um, that takes some getting used to because my hair don't do that. Okay, that's enough of that. So it is now about, what time is it? 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I haven't had anything to eat. I did have my apple cider vinegar lemonade this morning, maybe around 11ish. Still not hungry. The twins are here. Their mom just dropped them off, and she'll be back to get them around 7. So we're just going to hang inside today and do a little bit of nothing. Levi's also off today, so he's going to be doing nothing with us. I have an iced coffee, and I know it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I should not be having an iced coffee, but I don't have anything to do tomorrow, so if I stay up late, I have plans, since I have the things that I was going to do today. Having the twins was kind of like a last minute thing, so I pushed all of that to the back burner, so I'm probably going to be up late anyway, so I'm having my iced coffee. Also, gonna have these nuts. So I have some macadamians and some almonds with pink Himalayan salt. Craving something a little salty, so I'm gonna have those, just maybe a little handful of each, and then eat dinner sometime later tonight, and I will be back to show you guys whatever that dinner is. We're just gonna chill out around the house today. Once my daughter comes to pick up the twins, I do have to run out to go to the store. May take you guys along with me. Then again, maybe not, because it's absolutely not keto related at all. I'm gonna be picking up some cleaning stuff, some laundry detergent, just household products, and then maybe a few more decorative Christmas things. I still want to get my little tree to go over here from my office and a few more things around the house. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we will hang out even though it's not completely keto related. But I will be back later to show you my dinner, which I'm going to have a few hours from now. All right. We'll be back. Okay, guys. It is now 5:13 and I am about to fix me some dinner. I'm going to show you what I have. So I have some little green beans that I just cooked in a skillet in some bacon grease from bacon that I had earlier today, or that was cooked earlier today. I didn't have any. And it is just these green beans I got here from HEB. There was about a third of the bag left. Also here, I just took out the oven these little chicken breast strips that are by Tyson. Blackened chicken breast strips. I get this big 3-pound bag from Costco. And then this over here is a pumpkin pie that was seasoned to taste like a sweet potato pie. the where I get my desserts from, my keto desserts, the bakery. I got these for Thanksgiving, and she says I make a pumpkin pie, but I have sweet potato flavoring that I can use in it, because I told her that traditionally my family never ate pumpkin pie. We ate sweet potato pie. So I bought this, and it was beautiful, beautifully prepared and presented, but it was one of like 3 desserts, and my family did not eat it, even though it's supposed to be sweet potato. I call it my sweet pumpkin pie. Um, and I ate some, and it was okay, but it was a little blander than I liked. So I doctored it up the other day, and just these little 3 things added to it made it so good. I added just a little bit of Himalayan pink salt, and then in this little container here is some Swerve and Splenda, Swerve and cinnamon, and then that's about a tablespoon of butter. So I took a piece of pie from here, put in this glass container, put the salt and the cinnamon sugar mix, cinnamon Swerve mix, and a pat of butter. I'm going to put it in the microwave and stir it all up. And what it ends up tasting like, I'm having a side of candied yams or sweet potato casserole or sweet potato souffle or whatever, you know, on the side. And so, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put it all on a plate, and I'll show you guys my dinner for today. Guys, so I got everything all nice and plated up, as you can see here behind me. I'll lean you guys in. See how delicious that looks. My green beans and my blackened chicken strips and my sweet potato casserole, I guess, by way of pumpkin pie. So this is actually a play on my favorite meal from Popeyes. I like their chicken strips, and even before I was keto, their green beans was my favorite side from them. And around this time of year, I don't know if they did it this year, but they used to do a sweet potato pie, like their little, I think it was Popeyes that did the sweet potato pie. But the little sweet potato pie, like their little apple pies, and that was my favorite thing from them. Now you can get Popeyes keto-fied and ask for the blackened tenders that are a lot like those. Basically, it's their regular tenders with no breading, and then their green beans, and of course, no pie, and their little ranch dipping sauce, and I think it comes out to 6 or 7 carbs, net carbs for the meal or something. So if you want to stay keto at Popeyes, you can. But that's my little version of my regular favorite meal at Popeyes is chicken tenders and the green beans and sweet potatoes. And so this really tastes like a good sweet potato casserole. I don't know what kind of voodoo magic I work, but it does. And the pie was okay by itself. Like I said, it just wasn't as spicy. It didn't have that, it wasn't as flavorful as I like. It was just a little bit bland, and I kicked it up a notch like that, and it is so good. But the young lady did say, well, I put sweet potato flavoring in it for you. So I call it my sweet pumpkin pie, because it's made with pumpkin, sweetened with keto-friendly sweeteners, and flavored with a sweet potato flavor. I think she said she used the 101 flavorings or the O flavors. Yeah, this looks good. I'm hungry, and I'm about to eat. And I know I'm eating in my office again, but don't feel bad for me, because, my family is not that family that sits down together and has dinner every night. Not that we're against it. It just doesn't work out that way. And then with me being on keto and intermittent fasting most of the time, by the time I eat my first meal of the day, and often my only meal of the day, my family has eaten 2, 3, 4 times. I'm talking breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. And so, yeah, I'm often eating alone. And I like coming in my office and putting a video on the screen, or putting some music on, or just total silence. Doesn't matter. Or doing a little work. So don't cry for me. This is my peaceful time. This is time I finally get to eat and enjoy myself. So, we do eat together sometimes, especially when we eat out. It's when we eat together around one table. It's like no choice. Or if I want some company, I'll just take my plate and go sit next to Levi on the sofa or while he's playing his game. Or Tyler and I eat together a lot because he's here with me, and the twins. So, but not always. You know, like I said, they've already eaten like 4 times by the time I sit down once. So that's that. I'm going to go ahead now and eat because the girl is hungry. See you in a bit.